Alright guys, you know the drill. I have a new pair of sunglasses on my face, and that means we're going to do a review on them. This is a brand new release from Maui Jim, and her name is Blossom. And no, she is not a Powerpuff Girl, but she might as well be. We'll get into that on the other side of it. This frame to me is one of those defining moments where I'm like, okay, this is really cool. This is a nice little direction to go. It has some good features to it. I think it's a good look. I think it is really well thought out and well designed. And this being a brand new release from Maui Jim, while migrating into that new ownership from Kering, is definitely the kind of thing I want to see taking place. Now, it is not one of their less expensive frames. These ring in at the $350 price point area. Comes in 3 different colorways. The one we have here is the Havana with Peach. Their spec on these is going to be the HCL bronze lens. I am me and had to go a different direction, and yeah, you're going to want to spec these with the rose. If you want it to look and live up to its name, the rose, it's the single gradient, so it's going to be a category 2 in this exact configuration. But we don't care. She is gorgeous. Let's see. Yes, all of that is true. All of these are the true things. Now, let's see what Maui Jim has to say about it. They call it the polarized cat eye sunglasses because they care about SEO, something I obviously have never cared about. Anyways, so nearly 90% of Hawaii's native flowers are found nowhere else in the world, and rainforest blossoms are a marvel to see. Inspired by Hawaii's precious flora, Blossom features a rainforest kappa design on the temple interior with a name that evokes a unique appreciation for flourishing views. The beveled frame front and color application don a That's enough of that. First of all, the main thing you're going to want to know, every one of you is going to ask me, it is super thin glass in these. Beautiful. Frame dimensions, because we always like to go there, are a 54 eye size, which again is the distance here, lens edge to lens edge. 19 millimeters is the distance between the lenses, lens inner to lens inner. Bridge fit on these is pretty good for about an 18 estimation. There's a lot of splay to it, so it's going to fit most medium faces really, really well. You can see it rides a little bit high on me, so it's pinching just a little bit. Still feels comfortable, so it's not super, super snug. Overall, I'm going to give this one a good firm medium on sizing, and let's see what Maui Jim thinks about that. Their size guide, small. We're going to have a disagreement there. I don't think this is a super small frame at all. It's not going to fit a really petite face well because it's a little bit wider. The bridge is a little bit more designed for a small nose, but definitely not a petite face in general. Now, the one thing there was in the description that I really liked is they talked about that beveled front bringing a lot of dimension into this frame as a cat eye. That was one of the first things I noticed on opening the box because you don't really see that in their stock photos on the website. You see there's a little bit something going on. You can catch a little bit of a reflection there, but it does not show the beauty of the bevel in this frame and the acetate. It's a nice cut across here and then cut across the bottom. Really a double facet effect like we would create in lenses, and it really is stunning. We do have riveted hinges here, which is always nice to see. Now the front's a little bit thick on acetate, so it is heat sunk into the front, but it is that fully riveted hinge design, and my camera's not going to cooperate with me. There we go. It is a 5-barrel hinge and riveted. This is the type of construction that will last far beyond what you want it to. It's a good thing. Now, where they were talking about that forestation look inside the temple, you can't really make it out on this particular colorway except on the inside because there's just not enough of a break there. But you can see that is a custom temple core insert. You can make it out a little bit from the outside, but definitely not as well. It's going to depend on the coloration of your frame and how that's laid through. If you really want this to shine and show through in the design, your option is going to be their pink Havana with rose. Oh wait, maybe that's what this is. Yeah, this is pink Havana with rose. We stuck with the original lens because the original lens was glass. Whatever. The Havana looked good with Rose too. Anyway, we're having too much fun. This is the one that displays that temple more prominently than the other color options. That's why I ordered this one. So unfortunately, it is not like I thought. There is not a true crystal to really show off the temple core in this one. Still think it's worthwhile anyways. There's another one, Aloha Lane, which is a little bit more edgy. That one does have a true crystal colorway, but you can really let that temple core shine through, and well worth wearing. Let's see if I can finish this now. Yeah, so a multi-dimensional cat eye silhouette and a deep dual tone earthy palette. Yeah, that's another way to say it. It's neutral and boring, but the frame is really pretty, so it's okay. Ha! A cohesive design. Blossom features super thin glass lenses for optimal clarity in nature. Yeah, all good things. We love the glass lenses. They're great. One of these days, they're going to go the way of the dinosaurs, and we will all cry together. Yeah, anyways. So, that is the introduction to Blossom. Let me know if you've picked this one up, or if you're going to pick it up. I would recommend it. I mean, if you're on the fence for a cat eye and a Maui gem frame, this is a no-brainer. It's a beautiful design, beautiful concept. Really, really nice. I would look at Aloha Lane if you like a little bit edgier, a little less rounded. Beautiful. We'll get that one in. We'll do that eventually. But for now, that's what I've got. Let me know your thoughts on Blossom. We'll catch you next time.